Hello, this is Katrina with Faith in Loops. Today I'm going to go over 5 free patterns. I charge $8 for these. All of these patterns are no-sew. I enjoy making each one of these, so I thought you might too. So I'm going to start with my first one, which is a possum. Now, the light's kind of shining on it. This one right here, I actually love this pattern. This pattern is not the one that everybody normally uses. This one is actually from Drinkered Crochet, and it's a YouTube tutorial. And I love this pattern. The only thing, I did change one thing. I have trouble, I don't know if you all do too. I have trouble with the 4 or 6 crochets and then changing colors immediately afterwards. For some reason, my color changes don't quite want to work out. So whenever I do see that, I normally will embroider the nose on like I did here, and it makes things a lot easier. I just use the color they change into. And then the ears are actually crocheted in, so that is awesome. And then on the tail, I crochet in as well. In her pattern, she as she finishes off, she goes ahead and changes color and goes into the tail. But I rather just go ahead and finish it and then come back when I embroider the nose and do the tail as well. It works out very good whenever you're trying to batch make, which is typically what I try to do if I can. If I can make it easier where I can batch make, I do that every time. And I can do that with these because I can start with the white, go ahead and get all those done. And then I can start with the gray after I'm, done several of them. Go into the gray, stop about right here, and then pop in the eyes. And then continue on, and then I can go back with the pink and do anything else I need to do to it. So that works out very well for me, and these are easy to batch make. And it has the bobble stitches for the feet. Some people color change these. I can't remember if she does it in the pattern or not. I think they look fine gray, so I don't even bother with the color change for the ears or for the feet, because I know some people do the ears too. But I love this pattern. It seems to do really well for me. I enjoy making it. So I will link her YouTube down below so you can see it and check it out for yourself. The next one I'm going to talk to is also a no-sew. You might have seen it before. It is the what I call the big booty frog. These right here are real quick to make. These take even less time. I don't know if I said or not. The possum itself normally takes me about, like I said, I batch make them most of the time. So it normally takes me 20-25 minutes with all the color changes and then the embroidery afterwards. The big booty frogs normally only take me like 15 to 20 minutes, which is really great and they're really quick. And then it's got a bobble stitch for the eyes and a bobble stitch for both legs, and then you go back and you can actually add in the booty cheeks. Whenever you close it off, you can run it back through, and she kind of explains a little bit in her pattern. And this pattern is actually found on Instagram, and it is with crochet underscore crochet, and that's CHEY, and I will put that down in the description as well. Now, some of them I do with the mouth, like this one, and some of them I don't. Some of them I put blush on, some of them I don't. I, for myself, have not found that one sells better than the other. It's kind of whatever they want. I personally like them with the mouth more, but my husband likes it better without. So one kid likes it with blush and one kid doesn't. So, I mean, it's kind of pick or choose. Each one of them has their own personality. You have a choice. You don't have to put the booty on there or not. I think it's funny. I enjoy doing it. People get a kick out of it too. So it's one of those conversation pieces if somebody's in your booth looking around. These sell fairly well for me at markets. So, and like I said, they only take like 15-20 minutes to make. So, I enjoy doing it. So, and like I said, this one is on Instagram. So it's a free pattern. I'll link below. Also, I'm going to go to the Stingrays. Now, these Stingrays are super cute. I love the mouth on the bottom. Now, this one's a little bit more fuller than this one right here. Just however you want to make them. These sell pretty well for me. I made 4. In total, I've went to 2 markets with them. And at each market, I've sold at least 2 of them. And I think I only had 4 of them at a time. I think my pink one has sold each time. So, I'm going to be making at least 1 or 2. I think I'm going to try to make an orange one and a pink one before my next market. But these right here are real simple as far as you just crochet the bottom first, and then you crochet the top, and then you actually will crochet the 2 pieces together, and then you just stuff the center. And this pattern right here is by Teresa's Crochet Shop on YouTube. So it's also a YouTube tutorial that she goes through. She also has a really, really huge one that she sells on Etsy as well. I've done that one, and it's a labor of love. It does take some time. It's not extremely, it's just kind of like, let's see, I think it took me an hour and a half to do. And it's big. It's one of those showstopper pieces if you're looking for one. But it's done in a very similar technique to this, except for you sew on the spots and stuff. And like I said, that one is probably about this big. But if you have been looking at that pattern and you're kind of curious how it's all put together and everything, this is a good one to start to see if you like before you purchase that. See if you like it before you purchase that pattern. But I do love these. I think they are adorable. And I'm curious to see how they will sell closer it gets to winter and the fall time. It might be one of those, summer pieces. I'm kind of waiting to see. But I do enjoy these. And like I said, I don't consider that sewing. You may. I can consider it a no-sew. So I will link that below so you can check it out for yourself. All right, the next one we're going to go to it's one of my favorite patterns. It's one of my first patterns that I did. And it is the axolotl. And this one right here is my small axolotl. I actually do 3 different sizes. This is my little one. And this one is like super cute. It's got the bobble stitches for the legs, and then you crochet in everything else and place them in. Now this one right here is by Apple Tree Boutique and Stacy Makes here on YouTube. This pattern can be found on her Instagram. I love doing this pattern. I love being able to like pick and choose the colors and stuff like that. It is a very quick make. I also sell these for $8 like the rest of the patterns I'm showing you today. I enjoy doing this pattern and picking out the colors. One thing that I do, and I don't know if you all do that or not, but I put my stitch markers in to mark where I'm supposed to put them at. Or put I don't know what these things are called, but where to put these at. I kind of like put the stitch marker in, look at it, move it around a little bit before I sew them in. That way I can make sure they're even. But these sell really well for me. Market before last, there was this little girl. She just fell in love with it. And she kept coming back to my booth. And every time she would come back, her parents were running the food session. So, like, she had, like, little pieces of aluminum foil. And she made it like a hat. And she made it like a belt. And she would come over and show me what she made for it. And it was so cute. I just got a kick out of it. It kind of made my day because she kept coming back and showing me what else she had done with it. So, that was great. But, yeah, kids really like these. So, you'll have to check it out. Like I said, I'll link it, or maybe not I've said, but I'll say it now. I'll link that below as well. It's also a free pattern. And this one right here, I'm going to go over next, is the Flamingo. This one right here, it's a really good pattern except for the color changes on the nose. I haven't figured out a trick for that. Some of the color changes you have to kind of finagle with and move around and everything. Like this one right here, it's been in storage, so I have to kind of pull that one around a little bit. Yeah, that looks better. But she's super cute. You can see the little wings. They're crocheted into the pattern. And she's got bobble stitches for the feet. And then the little top is just crochet loops into the thing. And this one right here is by Darling Maples Designs. She's also the same one that does the jelly bean. This is a jelly bean one as well. She does the jelly bean bunnies. This is her jelly bean flamingo. And you can also find that on her YouTube page. She's got a lot of cute little patterns like this. This one right here probably takes me, I would say, between 20 and 25 minutes on my first one. I get a little bit quicker as I go. But you can batch make these as well. Like you can do, what I did was I done all these pieces. And then I do the pink and the color changes for the bobble stitches later on. I decided to go with pink. I've seen some of people do orange. I like the pink on there. But it's whatever you decide. It's your creation. And I will link her YouTube below as well so you can see that. Now, I do have 2 bonus $8 patterns. The reason I didn't put that in the description as one of my free, because these are 2 paid patterns. These are also patterns that I charge $8 a piece for. One of them I went over in another video, and that was the Jelly Pop by Cable and Canvas. And you have to buy this one on Etsy. Now, I do love this pattern. It's no-sew. It's quick. It takes me between 15 and 20 minutes, just depending on what I'm doing. And like I said, I do add like I said, my other video, I do add an extra row right here just for the eye placement and the pop, so it doesn't go over the eyes. The tentacles are real fun to do. I would highly recommend this pattern because it's fun to play with too. It's really fun to play with. So these sell really well for me as well. And then this one right here, and I'm sure if you have watched any YouTube videos or Instagram or anything, all from Jade, you have seen this pattern. This is the whale pattern, and it can be changed into a shark as well. Now, this pattern right here is not the free one that you see on Instagram. This one is the size up whenever you buy the pack. There's 2 different packs, and this is one of them that you get in the pack. Now, this one's a pretty decent size. Now, the one that you get on free on Instagram is a lot smaller, and I wanted one that was an $8 item. I find that the ones that she gets free on Instagram in Sweet Snuggles Light and Home and Chanel Home Slim, those 2 are the ones I use the most. I found that the pattern came out a little bit too small, and I didn't want to, Burnett Blanket hurts my hands, so I didn't want to go to Burnett Blanket to make it larger, so I decided to buy these so I could make them a little bit bigger, and I think it worked out great for an $8 item. These are quick and easy. I'd say these take 10 to 15 minutes. And the only reason it takes a little bit longer is because of the color change, but I'd say 10 or 15 minutes even with the color change, and especially if you batch make them and get going on them. You can probably get them done faster than 10 minutes. I do enjoy this pattern a whole bunch, and she gives the instructions how to put like the fin on it for the shark. I don't have any sharks left, so all I had was the whales to show you. But you can also do this, basically the same pattern. You just change up the tail and add the fin on the top and make it into a shark, so it's like kind of 2 in 1. I do love this pattern. Like I said, this one is a paid pattern, so you have to find it on our Etsy account, but I will link it below. I think there's 2 different packs that you can go with. So it's one of those things that you might want to invest in, because you do get the bigger one as well if you go with that package. I have not done that one yet. I do have it. I just haven't done it yet because it is a lot bigger. But I'm hoping to maybe do that this summer. Probably, I think they're going to sell a little bit better. I'm in Kentucky. I'm not next to the water, so sea things typically sell in the summer better better than they do in the winter. So I'm hoping to try that out. I want to make a killer whale or orca with the same pattern, so I'm hoping to do that next summer. So that's all the $8 makes that I have for you. All of these were no-sew patterns that I enjoy doing. I have them all linked below, so if you would like to check them out, if you have any questions, please just comment below and I'll answer them as quick as I can. Please like and subscribe if you enjoy this content. I will be trying to post at least one video every week, and trying to get at least 5 shorts a week, and we'll see where all of that goes. Well, I thank you so much for taking your time to spend with me today, and I hope you all have a blessed day and you enjoy the rest of your day. God bless.